Greetings, suburbanites. Billy12510 back with more Let's Play Fire Emblem 9. Last time we did Chapter 21. And now... more dramatic music. Overcoming many... God damn it all. Overcoming many hardships, Ike and company finally arrived in the Dain capital of Navasa. However, much to their dismay, King Ashnard is nowhere to be found. According to intelligence reports, the king is in Crimea's capital of Melior, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Dain army, including most of its elite forces, remain unharmed and at his side. The Crimean army is forced again to march, but this time, the battlefield will be their own homeland. Eagerly awaiting their arrival is a Dain army more powerful than anything they've faced so far. This fact, coupled with Nazar's act of betrayal, has filled Ike with apprehension and disappointment. Yet it is then, when all hope seems faint, that unexpected good news arrives. Chapter 22, Solo. It's an odd chapter name. Oh well. General Ike, sir, reinforcements have arrived from Benyon. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you, Princess Alencia? Who just randomly showed up? No, not a word. Are you sure they're Benyon troops? Yes, sir! They fly Benyon's insignia. There can be no doubt of their authenticity. And the man in command is one of Benyon's most beloved heroes, General Zelgius. There's no mistaking him, sir. Allow me to meet with him first. I beg your pardon. Are you General Ike? I am, and you are? I am Zelgius, Earl of Cadol. I've been dispatched from Benyon with a battalion to support your army. Your assistance is much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand your surprise. For Benyon's Imperial Senate, this decision was made with unusual haste. I imagine so. It took forever just to get the soldiers I have now. Well, there's a reason behind this expedited decision. Duke Persis has returned home. Do you mean Sephiron? Correct. Duke Persis is also a senior statesman of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began work immediately to settle pressing affairs of state. First he met with the apostles and they exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Benyon's position in relation to the current conflict and possible courses of action. In less than half a day, they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So you're saying that Benyon has allied itself with Crimea, is that it? That's it exactly. I'm at your service, General Ike. Wow, thank you. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help you in any way possible. You caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around the palace and rush my troops? Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please do not hesitate to call if you have need of us. We are at your disposal. I don't know why I picked that voice for Zelgius. It's just something I planned to do all along. Benyon reinforcements. That was unexpected, wasn't it? It certainly was! Seems the Apostle and Sephiron did the impossible by getting them to us. All for our little army. It's hard to believe they would go to all this trouble. First we take Dain's capital, and now this. Things are looking up. You're right. Even if we don't receive help from Gallia, we still may be able to defeat Ashnard. That's true. It's like a dream. I disagree. Oh boy. Look, Soren's upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? If the Crimean army is not the crux of Dain's defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with the arrival of these reinforcements? The battalion that just arrived is greater numbers than the one we originally received. Damn. Not only that, but all these soldiers are marching under Benyon's name. So, if these reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Dain, what do you think will happen? That achievement, the very victory itself, will belong to the Benyon Empire, not to Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Benyon sees fit, and Princess Alencia will be a mere figurehead. And then the deeds of an unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. We'll receive some paltry sum of money and be swept under a rug somewhere. Mark my words. Soren, you're being so rude. Surely the apostle of all people would never do such a thing. And this General Zelgius seems sincere enough to me. Come, Soren, I've heard situations like that which you describe, but wherever this is such a case, we've been fortunate enough to receive this goodwill. Must we always search for such ulterior motives? Yes! We must! Have you forgotten Nazar? It's that sort of naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We're at war! All doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could well be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat, or to our death. Let's take Soren's comments under consideration and discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. Soren, as usual, raises a pretty damn good point. Anyway, Mia was MVP of the last map. I can't say I disagree with that. No deaths and no injuries beyond capabilities to heal. Blah, 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 blah. I've said this all already. You're so good at this game. Except not really. So, chapter 21 time! I need to do some reorganizing in. Like you for start. That was the opposite of what I meant to do! Fuck! Take that, take that. Where's Brave Sword? Take that. And, why do I have these Master Seals? Take that. I gave her the Soldier Band before, but I don't remember if any of these increase strength. I want to say it's the Soldier Band, but I don't think so. It might be the Night Band, so we'll give that to her, I guess. Ooh, that does remind me of something I need to do. Because I have playtested the next map, and I have a strategy for it. It involves doing a few odd things. You need the full guard, and oh, I need to get rid of this sword and the Night Killer because I won't need it. I got that Steel Lance. Take this Iron Sword and this Iron Sword. You'll notice the first one I gave her only has 1 use left. There is a reason for that. Let me just rearrange a few things. There we go. Gotri! You take this. I take the Steel Lance. I should give that Lagoo's Lance to Devdan. Sorry, Super Devdan. Forgot. All sorts of viable weapons in here. I skipped quite a bit. Okay. Convoy. Convoy. That in the convoy. Steel Lance. I'm just loading up my convoy with silver and steel weapons. It's good to buy steel weapons, because they're so fucking cheap. Nope. And I need some iron bows. For Boyd. Probably won't need any more. There's longbows and viable stilettos. So now Volk has broken the game. Good thing there's no funds rating in this game. Otherwise, not like anyone cares about that. I'll buy an Elf Undertone. Because... or 2, I guess. Because Ileana needs one. For sell items. I have no need for those Master Seals. Where are those Master Seals? Oh, 5,000 for each. Okay, good. Right. Where is the Goose Lance? You might need that. He might. I don't know. And yeah, sure, why not? Let's give him a spear. Super Dev Dan is stacked as hell. Except now he really is stacked as hell. I'm just gonna break the game with this guy and not care. And the Laguz axe. You're going to want to bring some Laguz slaying weapons, which I don't think I have any more of. Volk. Volk has all the stilettos. Talisman. I should probably use some of these stat boosters I have just sitting around in my inventory. I do have one shot of a bolting tome left, I noticed. But I get another one in this chapter, so I don't really care. You're fine on as far as weapons go, Kieran. Don't bother bringing horse-slaying weapons to this chapter. There are no units on horseback in this map. So now that I have another occult scroll, I can go over a few things. Like, Mist can get the ability Soul, which is the same occult skill as a paladin. Which is it's pretty decent. It's situational, but it's also pretty decent because it can heal. But I don't necessarily think it's best on Mist, unless she has a Sonic Sword. For Falcon Knights and Wyvern Riders, I don't know why it's Wyvern Rider, it should be Wyvern Lord, but they get stunned, which will sometimes immobilize an enemy for one turn after being hit. I believe it's based off of your skill. Makes sense. Generals and Halberdiers get the Luna skill, which will, I believe this is also based off a skill, will reduce enemy defense by half. So, and note that Aether is a combination of both Soul and Luna. Boyd could get the Colossus skill, which I believe is another. I believe all these skills are activated based on your skill stat. Will increase damage when unit's con exceeds an enemy's con. I believe that means subtract the enemy's con from your con, and that total is added to your damage output. So it can be pretty useful. Fortunately, I don't think I can use it. Mordecai could get the Roar skill, which will immobilize enemies on the next turn, but doesn't work against certain units. I can't get the Smite skill because they already comes with it. Volk as an assassin gets lethality. In certain instances, grants this unit to kill certain foes with one blow. This does include bosses, but certain characters are immune to lethality. Meaning the final boss of the game. And no one else. Lethality is a damn good skill. Where's frickin'... well, I guess Rolf, but Shinon. They get Deadeye. Deadeye always doubles your chance to hit, and will sometimes put an enemy to sleep. My question to you is, why the hell does a sniper need a bonus to hit? That's just me. I think that's about everyone. Stefan. And Stefan comes with the Swordmaster occult skill Astra, which deals 5, which will sometimes deal 5 hits at once. That's really all of the like occult skills I should show off. I don't know which ones I want to use or not. I might give Godfrey Luna. That's always a nice skill to have, but I want to give experience. And sure, why not? Tiger. Make me proud. HP plus 2, strength plus 1, defense plus 1. Nice. Let me see if I have a Speedwing. I've got one. Now I don't. Now Mordecai has better speed. That's why he has the sword band. I was trying to boost his speed growth, but it won't really work all that much because he has the Demi band equipped. I think as far as like equipment goes, everyone's pretty good. So I'm gonna add a few supports, namely one, the Mia and Ileana support. Because I've been using them all throughout the game, I might as well show this off because I kind of like the support. Today's a good day. Feeling lucky. Maybe I'll meet someone to duel. Maybe my true arch rival. Ah, you scared me. Sneaking up behind me like that. You're a crafty one. Sorry, please let me pass. Huh? Oh, sure. Excuse me. So you want to duel? At dawn, perhaps? I love dueling at dawn. This would become a thing in FE10 with Mia. Never mind, it wouldn't be much of a challenge. You look a bit sickly. Sorry, I'm just feeling weak. She looks so fragile. Maybe I should watch her back, just to make sure nothing bad happens to her. Oh well, back to sword practice. I think they have enough. I think I've used them for enough maps together to get them the B rank, but I can only increase supports once per, like, well, where we are. So base. Anyway. So, it's George. There's an enemy on my way, but I don't want to kill him. What do you think I should do? Take what happens later on in this conversation to heart, because you'll need it for this next chapter. This is about that stupid game again, isn't it? It's all your fault. You had to go and tutor Daniel, and I've been on this losing streak. Tutor? Even back when we were aboard the ship, it was just one hint. Daniel isn't like me. He's smart. I'm the one who fought up this game, but he's the one who's getting better and better. I hardly ever win anymore. Instead of playing that game, why don't you try some real combat? Stop joking around. We're happy-go-lucky traveling merchants. We don't know anything about fighting. Give me a break. Besides, you're having fun and all, but please. Could you save your stupid game for someone who's not fighting for their life day in and day out? What do you expect? Everything's war, 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 and there's no place for us. All we can do is play this game. Sorry, I'll just go lose again. For heaven's sake. Look, if there's an opponent you don't want to kill, just shove him out of the way. Then you don't have to fight him. Oh, thanks. You know, we are where we are, but we'll be with you till the end. I hope we can continue to be of service, alright? Yeah, thanks. Sorry for being so irritable. That's alright. I know how much stress you've been under. And you asked him anyway. And Soph has an info conversation. Something on your mind? Oh, Commander Ike. Oops. I guess I'm supposed to call you General now, huh? Commander's fine. Also, you've been on the bench forever. You don't need to call him anything. What's going on? You thinking about that person you were looking for? That's all settled. Actually, no, it's not really settled. It's just, I figured that worrying about it all the time wasn't doing me any good. Well, you don't need to worry about it being on the bench all the time, Soph. Turned over every rock in Benyon during my search, but it's just easier to assume that everything's going well. Somewhere. As long as you're happy, I won't say a word. So, what were you thinking about then? I didn't say anything before, but Dane's my homeland. Oh, that's interesting. That's so. Yeah, until a few years back I lived in the slums of Navasa and stole for a living. So anyway, I went back to my old stomping grounds and saw some friends. And I wonder what they had to say. The rest of the city's empty, but they're still here. They got no place to go, you know? And what did they have to say? Everyone was mad the crime had won. They said if the king had been here, there's no way they would have been defeated. So weird. Until now, all they had ever done was complain about this place. I see. You know, Ashton wasn't such a bad king, at least as far as we could see. If you were strong enough, you could rise up and become a knight one day. You could escape the filthy slums. He was the only king who ever gave us that chance, that hope. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind fighting with all of you. But still, seeing your homeland scarred and trampled like this is tough. I'm sorry, I know crime is suffering in the same way, but I can't change how I feel. So that's an interesting backstory that Soph has here, and unfortunately, after this game in FE10, his personality completely went to shit. But I still kind of like FE9 Soph. Though there's no real reason to use him because Volk can promote and he can't. Those grubs are kind of amazing. I'm rambling, so next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem 9, we're gonna do Chapter 22. I'll see you all then.